Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make southern style candied yams. So I'm going to run down everything that we need to make this perfect dish, and we'll get to making it. So you want to first start out by having medium sized yams, which we will be peeling and cutting, and I'll be showing you guys that process. I got some brown sugar. I like to have a combination of dark and light. Then I got some white sugar, I got some butter, got some vanilla, ground ginger, cinnamon, and some nutmeg. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, so I've already rinsed them. So now we're gonna peel them and cut them up. So you want to start out by cutting the ends. Those parts we are not going to be needing. Now we're going to peel. Some people use paring knives, but I find that this method is easier and much quicker and less of a chance to get cut if you're not used to using a knife or just may have an accident. See that? That was quick, right? All right, let's cut them up. Okay, so now what you want to do is make sure that you cut them in uniform slices. Don't make them too thin, because if you do, then once it starts cooking and they get soft, they're going to break up very easily. You want to cut them thick enough so that it holds its shape. See this? This is perfect. I'm gonna finish cutting this whole one for you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest off camera so I don't have to hold you guys here and bore you guys. And guys, please, while you're at it, can you please like the video, share it, definitely leave me a comment. I always respond to everybody as quick as I can, and share the video. Okay, so for the most part, these are uniform slices. Now you just want to lay them into a baking dish and move on to the next step. All right, so here's our sweet potatoes inside of a baking dish. I just layered them in there. All right, let's do it. Let's make the sauce for these sweet potatoes. All right, guys, so you want to start out with a medium saucepan that has been preheated just a little bit. We're going to add our butter. Let that melt a little bit. And guys, as usual, I definitely will be listing the ingredient list in the description below with the measurements and exactly what to use. So we're gonna let this melt, and make sure your fire isn't up too high. So I'm gonna add to that the sugar, both brown sugars. Just want to add everything all at once is definitely okay, because we're just gonna make this into a sauce. You don't need to bring it to a boil, you don't need to cook it. As soon as everything has been melted down and the consistency is smooth, you can turn it off and add it to your sweet potatoes. Now the vanilla. Now we're just going to give this a mix and break it down. See how everything is just starting to blend together? This is just the way it's supposed to be. Okay guys, so off camera I did go ahead and add another stick of butter because it wasn't loose enough for me. I wanted to be able to be drizzled over the yams and not be too thick. You know what I'm saying? Because once this bakes, it's going to thicken up. So I did loosen it up with another stick of butter. So I will be adding that tweak of the recipe in the description below. And also to let you know, it didn't compromise any flavor. This is full of flavor still, and it's gonna be delicious over your yams. So this is done. It's melted just enough. So now I'm gonna pour this over our sweet potatoes. All right, guys. So let's add that beautiful sauce we just made over these yams, over these sweet potatoes. Oh man, yes, 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 yes. Guys, this smells so good. Like seriously. And it's all going to go down to the bottom, and that's okay. What you can do is just toss them around in it to make sure that everything gets fully incorporated. You want to make sure that every yam has some of this glaze on it. Okay, so I'm done getting all of our sauce that we made on top of these yams. They are ready to go. And guys, don't be afraid or feeling nervous if you're new at doing this, if everything isn't covered, because if you can see, well, as you can see, there's more than enough sauce inside of this pan. The sweet potatoes are going to get softer and they are going to shrink in size, so everything will be fully covered and flavorful, so don't worry. Okay, so I'm going to cover this with some foil and pop this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 40 minutes. I'll check it at that point to see if these are tender and soft, and we'll take it from there. All right, guys, it's about that time. Our candied yams should be done. Ooh-wee. Man, these smell good. Guys, you see what I mean? Now you can just baste them. They basically just cook right on into that sauce. And they're nice and tender. I'm gonna make sure with the toothpick went right through. So you know the ones on the bottom are definitely done. Wow, these smell so good, guys. Guys, make sure you like this video, comment, definitely subscribe, and turn on your notifications for when I post the next video so you guys can be alerted. Guys, make sure you give this recipe a try. I guarantee you, you will be the talk at the table because these are nice and tender and flavorful. All right, guys, so I'm going to head on out of here. Make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure that you subscribe, share the video, and also turn on your notification bell so that you can be alerted next time that I post a video. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.